I'm gonna throw this on for the spirit of the video. I shouldn't, because y'all don't really deserve my support. But here we are, I guess. So game 2 just happened of the first round of these playoffs, and Draymond Green got suspended for stomping Domantas Sabonis in the chest. I'm not going to post the video because everything I post that has like any sort of rights somewhere else gets copyrighted, even though I don't get views. I don't know why y'all be on my nuts so hard, but that's not what we're here for. I am here to talk about how annoying and how stressful it is to be a Warriors fan. I know you're probably thinking, oh, y'all won 4 rings in like the past 10 years or so. You should be a little bit more grateful. No, I'm not. I don't think Draymond should be suspended for this game. However, what he did was like some stupid headassery that like we could have ultimately avoided. Hell, there's a point in this season where Dillon Brooks got his leg grabbed, and instead of, stomping bro out in the chest, he just fell over. Granted, he squared up, directly after he fell over and whatnot. Once again, I can't show you anything because everything I post gets copyrighted for whatever reason. But like, there was like a much better, less ooga booga ass way for you to handle what the fuck happened to you. Draymond has some of the most technical fouls for like a player ever in history of like all the NBA. And like, I just don't see how you don't see that there is an issue. Every time you get asked about some of the antics, or, it gets addressed in like a press conference or whatever, it seems like you are playing the victim. And it's the refs coming out to get you. Maybe the refs wouldn't be coming out to get you if you weren't just being a dick. I saw a clip of Draymond like advocating to a ref, like, oh, Steph has 4 rings and 2 MVPs or whatever, and he should get like these calls and blah, 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 blah. Why do you think you should get calls then? Who are you? And I'm not even trying to disrespect Draymond because he's been like an amazing defensive player, for a lot of years. Granted, like his defense obviously hasn't amounted to much of this series because De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk are dropping 30 and 40 on our head left and right. But nonetheless, Draymond's going to be remembered more for kicking people in the nuts, kicking people in the guts, punching his own teammates, instead of being like this generational defensive talent that he ultimately has been. But my gripes as being a Warriors fan don't just stop there. We got to talk about Jordan Poole. We tied this man down for 9 figures for you to drop 4 points in a fucking playoff game. Jordan Poole's fun. I like him. He's cool. I don't want to pay 9 figures to 4 points. I don't want to give all that money to Monte Ellis with Riz because that's ultimately all he has been. And I'm not gonna like bash him and get on him for like all the dancing and fun that he has and stuff, because like ultimately like you should be able to do that to some extent. Like just like people like get on Ja and like the Grizzlies for doing all the hype stuff that they be doing, but at the same time, what I'm saying, like, enjoy your job. But at the end of the day, for you to be getting serious minutes, for you to be getting considered for all the stuff that you have been allotted, I would just hope you would get more than 4 points. And if you're just going to get 4 points, you could just at least have a Westbrook game and play some good defense. But we can't even get that out of you. And last but not least, Klay fucking Thompson. I don't know, bro. It feels like this season more than ever, Klay has just been like peak cornball, pissing me off like more than... Like when he was on the bench, and I think he was like against the Grizzlies or whatever, and he's throwing up the 4 to signify the 4 rings that he has or whatever. And like, that's cool because like, yeah, like you have those rings, but like, who are you? And once again, I'm not trying to disrespect Klay Thompson because, he's one of the best shooters ever. He's, like top 75, at least in my eyes, what I'm saying? But the only other person I've ever seen, throw like fingers up to signify, how many rings they got and stuff was Kobe. And that's Kobe. Obviously, I would assume that, like throwing your hands up, showing, like what you've done and all that. I think that goes to people who were at least the best player on their team while they were doing that. You don't see Tony Parker and Pau Gasol walking around like they're hot shit because they know that they played a pretty vital role and all that. But like, no, they're not asking anyone to suck their dick for it, my nigga. Relax. If it was so easy for you to throw your hands up and show how many rings you got, then it should be just as easy for you to go out there and get another one. But apparently it's not. James Wiseman trade got on my nerves too, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. He wasn't going to fit because Steve Kerr isn't that good of a coach. Hot take. But yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe.